Hey guys, it's Joshy here, and I am back with another Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Finally, Pokemon back. So, as this implies, this is a battle where my Parasect did a fair bit of work, but can my team support my Parasect? We will find out. But at any stage, guys, if you are enjoying this, please do... Oh, we should fell stinger that like button, because it does definitely help out. And, you know, don't forget comment section down below if you ever notice anything I say wrong. But anyway, this was against Yuto off Discord, which is linked below. So you're welcome to jump on there at any stage for a battle. So he leads off with his shiny Oricorio, and I was like, okay, well, I let off with my Hoothoot. So I'm actually not happy about this matchup because... well, it's not too bad, but I'm a little worried about this thing. So it's going to go for a Calm Mind. Now, this is a really interesting Hoothoot set. It is not an Eviolite set. It is actually a Strathberry with Roost, Hypnosis, Nightshade, and Recycle. So it's just something very different and very weird, but I really wanted to go out and use it. So I'm going to put him to sleep first turn, so I'm like, that's alright. Hopefully that'll do. So he's going to stay in, and I'm like, sweet, okay, cool. So let's just get this Nightshade off. Let's see how many hits. It's probably going to be a 3. Most Pokemon have over 100 HP. But, you know, unless you got HP investment, it's usually under 150 unless, you know, base stats. So I can base it around that. So I've got 2 off and I thought that's good. Even if he wakes up next turn, I'm not sure if I'll be taken out or not. But I'm going to go for it again. He actually swaps out here. And I went for the risk, and it's not going to pay off completely because he's going to swap into his Kangaskhan, which will obviously not be affected by my Nightshade. Now, obviously, I can't really put this to sleep with another one asleep following Smogon rules, so I'm going to swap out, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to bring in Wormadam here. My Wormadam has showed in many battles how useful she can be, so I thought, let's see, I should be able to resist this. I resist it really well, take minimal damage, so I thought, let's see what he's going to do. He's actually going to swap out here, and I was like, oh, great. Okay, let's see. And bring back the Oricorio in. So that wasn't too bad, except for the fact that I went for a Toxic. So I thought, okay, well, I'm actually just going to stay in here, and I'm going to go for a Swagger instead. He's actually going to pull out Fly MZ here, so that's really cool. Like, obviously, he's going for a strong hit, but unfortunately for him, I am fairly defensive, so I was pretty adamant I was going to live this pretty badly, but still going to live. So, you know, I really do love Supersonic Sky Strike, but I would like to see a Z move for physical and a Z move for special flying moves. But either way, it doesn't matter. So as I said, I expected to, and I did live that badly. I do hit the Swagger, so now this thing's confused. Now, it is only a 25% chance to hit itself in confusion, but, you know, it could pay off. It could not, and obviously relying on these things aren't the smartest strategy, but still. So anyway, he's confused. I'm like, come on, hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself, and it does not. So he gets his Revelation dance off, and I am definitely going down to that, which sucks because if he did hit himself in confusion, I could have got the rest off, and I have a Chesto Berry as well. So I thought, time to bring Hoothoot back in. So here I'm like, okay, well, you got a choice. Do you swap? Do you stay in? Now, I thought he might have swapped, and that's why I decided, instead of going for the Nightshade immediately, I decided to go for Hypnosis. Now, I did miss that, so I was like, great, okay, that doesn't help. So I thought, oh well, I'm just going to go for it. So I thought maybe I could live badly, but he ends up hitting himself in confusion, which is finally a good thing. And now I went for Hypnosis again, just again, expecting the swap. So I do hit, and I'm like, okay, well, he's pretty adamant at this stage that he doesn't even want to swap, so I am happy with that. So now I'm just going to follow, you know, I was like, oh, what should I do? What should I do? So here I just, you know, thought, if I get the heal off, at least I might be able to live a hit badly afterwards, get my Strathberry to activate, get a double boost in a single stat, and go from there. So now I'm hoping, and I was correct, he's going to stay asleep 2 turns. So I'm like, sweet, okay, he's staying in. I'm going to go for Nightshade, and from this range, that thing's gone. So I'm pretty happy with Hoothoot's effort at the start, but now I'm hoping I can live whatever comes in next. So I was having a look, and he's going to bring straight back in the Kangaskhan, so I was like, oh, okay. Don't know what I'm expecting from this thing. And he goes for the return. I'm like, ah, damn. I'm better off specially defensive. And he crits me. So I'm like, I would have loved to have seen how that would have gone without a damn crit. So Hoothoot's going to go down. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to bring in Parasect. See what I can do here. So Parasect, I really like this set. So I got Dry Skin, so it definitely helps against water Pokemon. But I have Spore, Leech Life, Fell Stinger, and I also have Brick Break, which is just for coverage. So obviously a grass mover works. So I thought, oh, from that range, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for the Fell Stinger, see if I get lucky enough. And he actually goes for a switcheroo there. So I'm like, okay, well, let's see what I get. So I'm expecting a Flame Orb. I was correct. I got the Flame Orb. So he does take my Silver Powder, but I'm still thinking from this range I have a decent chance. And I do take him out, which is awesome, because now I'm going to get +3 in attack. Yes, I will get burnt, which does suck. That's going to drop me down. Instead of being 2.5, I'm down to 1.25, but at least I'm still up from where I was. So now he's going to bring in this guy. I was like, okay, let's see what he's got. And he goes for the hidden power. I thought, okay, well, is it super effective? Is it not? It is, but obviously not being stabbed and not too strong. This thing's most probably more of a defensive variant, but I do a lot of damage. As I said, it is stab, super effective, and I do have a small boost in my attack, so that does help. But, you know, we're sitting pretty even at the moment in this battle. So I didn't know if he'd stay or switch or anything, but he stayed in, which was awesome, because I thought, you know what, let's go for another Fell Stinger. That could really help out. And so now we're going to go up to max, so +6 in attack, which just puts us, what is that, 4 times attack. Yep. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so that means it drops me down with my burn to 2 times, so it's just like a Swords Dance, but nonetheless, we now have the boosts. So he's going to bring in the Kangaskhan again, and this is where I was umming and ahhing. I thought, do I go for a Leech Life? Will I do enough damage at double? I don't know if I will. So I decided to go for the Brick Break. I live that really badly on 5 HP, but with double attack, I'm able to take that thing out with a Brick Break, so at least he's going down. Unfortunately, now I'm going to lose Parasect, who got us right back in this game here, which was a little unfortunate because I wanted it to last a little longer, because here we've got the Lumineon coming in. I'm like, okay, well, one, I love Lumineon, but now I've got Pidgey, so I'm like, I don't know what set he's running. Is it slower? Is it faster? I was hoping he was running a defensive set so I could get a hit off. Unfortunately, he's going to outspeed my Pidgey, and Pidgey's going down to the ice speed there. So that was unfortunate, because a Choice Banded Brave Bird would have done a nice chunk of damage. So I thought, okay, well, let's bring in Kricketune. I should be able to get a decent hit off. I'm hoping my Z-move will work, because I haven't pulled this guy out for a little while, and I have got a sweep ages ago. If I remember, I'll link it at the end, but it's not the best graphics because it's from forever ago, and the narration isn't great. But this is my Normalium Z for Z-Sing. So what Z-Sing does, it gives you a +1 in speed, which puts him to a fairly decent speed tie, or above most Pokemon I'm going to come into contact with, but I miss, and that sucks because I am now under half and I'm burnt. So the only saving grace is I am faster, so I'm just going to go for the Fell Stinger, because I do have Technician as my ability, but that's only going to do that much. So without, you know, if I put him to sleep, I could have got more damage off. You don't know where that would have went. I would have had to have more sleep, but that burn also did cost me. Without the burn, and if I got the sleep, there could have been a very big different story here. So now I've got my Sandy Form Cloak Wormadam. Now the only problem with this thing is a speedy Lumineon, so I am going to get Scolded and get taken out. So the rest of my team could not support Parasect is the answer, which does suck, as I said, because I was actually a choice Scarfed Wormadam there, if you haven't seen him before. So without that, you know, I could have easily taken more out. I would have been interesting to see, as I said, the burn, the sleep, or even if that was a slower Lumineon, how much I would have done with an Earthquake. But guys, as I said earlier, if you did enjoy this at any stage, please do remember to Fell Stinger that like button. Let me know you're enjoying it through there. You know, support Parasect in Parasect's endeavors. Also, don't forget Discord, Twitch, and Twitter is linked below. Great to have people on there. I'm planning on eventually doing more Twitch. I know I haven't been active on there much, but it's very hard to find the time and space at the moment because we're in a granny flat and free time has been very limited. Also, don't forget, use the comment section, suggest, state, whatever you want to use it for, use it for. And finally, guys, if you do enjoy my Pokemon content or anything else and just want to keep up to date, do not forget to hit that sub button, because it'll help you keep up to date, but it also helps me out. But anyway, guys, until my next video, I'll see ya.